What's poppin'? It's your girl Drizzy. Welcome back to Drizzy Radio, a place where we talk about celebrity gossip, celebrity news, trending topics. If you're new here, kindly don't leave without subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say special shout out to you. Anywho, let's get straight into some things, you guys. I was supposed to drop this tea yesterday, but I was a little bit tired, but I decided, you know what, let me just do it today. Well, but first, let's talk a little bit about Mr. Tanasha Donna. Okay. Well, baby girl been in Dubai for quite a while, and many questions that I heard people asking on social media is NJ really in Africa? Because we haven't seen a sight of him, or Tanasha Donna haven't posted him, and many people are actually speculating that what if NJ remained in Europe. But there is a video that Tanasha Donna posted not too long ago that's showing she was taking NJ to school. So we don't know if it's an old video or new one. You all know how Tanasha Donna be liking to go back and forth with her fans. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so a few days ago, Tanasha Donna posted this post right here on your screen. It says in a quote, "I promise you there's nothing left there and I feel nothing no more. We went from family to strangers just like that. You is for the streets." And of course, many people are asking, who is catching that tea? Like, what the F is going on? Many people, include more, speculated, saying she touched on going from a family to strangers. People speculated it could be Diamond Platinums. They have some sort of misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? We've been saying that it seems like they're throwing a little bit subliminals in Zuchu, but that could not be the case because Tanasha Donna the same day unfollowed OMAH. Okay? And we have receipts, y'all. And that right there was Tanasha Donna, but she later on followed him. So we don't know if it was that or Tanasha Donna was trying to throw people off of what she had posted, or she had some little misunderstanding with OMAH, which they later on resolved, or I don't know which one is it, because it was clear we saw them partying in the same party where OMAH was performing. But anyway, what do I know? Anyway, let's talk about Body and Design. Somebody asked me, D, is this the same company that was planning to sue Tanasha because Tanasha did not advertise the job after they offered Tanasha half the payment? Was it like that? Well, this hospital is in trouble, big trouble, okay? Because there is a wife of a very prominent person here in Kenya. I'm hearing a very rich businessman who was unalived from that hospital due to negligence, and it has forced the hospital to go shishi, like off the market.
I think the most important thing is that all institutions that are registered as FAST, and they are not medical institutions, they are hiding behind shell companies, and all, when you look at everything, go down to the nitty-gritty, what you discover is that these are business people who are gambling with the lives of innocent people. And I want to say one thing categorically, because you know yourselves, you influencers who have been coming here, getting free services, having botched procedures, and then going on television and media and telling other people, innocent Kenyans, to take these procedures. Yet you know you're being paid by these individuals. We are going to follow the money. We don't care whether you sit on what board. We don't care which government office you are. We are going to follow the money. And if you are a wise person, you take one coin from these two individuals here masquerading. We will find you and you will be a guest of the state.
Somebody find me Rispa. I'm just saying, y'all. Anyway, according to Buzz, Cosmetic and Surgery Clinic Body by Design Kenya, which operates under Amico Medical, has issued a statement after one of the client, Lucy Wamboi Nganga, the wife of a very wealthy businessman, Francis Nganga, died allegedly after undergoing a surgery process in the facility. In the blow-by-blow account by one of Lucy's close friend, Amira. Yes, Amira, the Amira former wife, ex-wife to Jamal Rosafi. You all remember her? Yeah, she looked good now, by the way. I saw her normally going to Turkey for her many surgeries. Anyway, let's continue. The deceased underwent the delicate surgery in the hands of a doctor who's since been confirmed not to be having an approval to carry out the process. Ooh, girl, is that why Tanasha Donna was not sued? Anyway, let's continue. Her intestines were perforated and the tool leaked in her tummy, causing a very bad infection that led to her, passing away. Amira say, according to Amira narration, Miss Wamboi, returned to Body by Design clinic after her condition sharply deteriorated, but found no one. They all ran away because they knew what they already done. She also continued to say the deceased was later admitted at the Nairobi hospital to try and salvage the situation, but it was too late as the doctor found her intestine sliced at least 5 times. Oh my God, you guys were butchering this girl. They also continued saying, according to Amira, her condition was bad. She ended up in the ICU and passed away 4 days later. Her postmortem has confirmed this, Amira says. In a statement released on Thursday morning and on Thursday evening, Body by Design Kenya has distanced itself from any wrongdoing. Lucy has died under circumstances that are currently undetermined. Our team is collaborating surely with the relevant authority to ensure a full objective review. We would like to confirm that the deceased successfully had her procedure done at our facility and was fully discharged. Read the part of girl. First of all, your doctor is not permitted to do the type of procedure that he was doing. Secondly, I'm hearing that there has been at least 7 more women being unalived from that hospital due to their, it could be negligence, or it could be that a doctor don't know for sure what they're doing. Probably they're watching some editorial while doing the procedure on a human being. I'm not saying that that is what happened, but I would like to point out that this is just not this is just so unacceptable, because if this woman was not that known, I'm sure this thing could have been hushed and nobody could have known about the other 7 that are no longer here with us, And of course, they're trying to do a damage control. We still don't know if indeed what they're saying is true, but according to Amira, it's saying that postmortem was done and it was found that these people actually sliced baby girl's abdomen, literally, like her stomach, her intestine, was sliced at least 5 times, and that's why she developed a very bad, a very bad infection that unfortunately ended up costing her life, you guys. And of course, when I saw the likes of Betty Chialo and other big celebrity, when I talk about celebrity, I'm not talking about just a celebrity. I'm talking about the supposed, in quote, rich celebrities being her friends and also having some sort of influence in the government, or have some friends in the government speaking out against this. I knew it was not gonna be just a walk in the park for Body and Design. I knew that something was actually going to be, some people are going to be sued. They will be lucky if they don't go to jail, because, after hearing his husband is someone that is well known, somebody who has that moolah like that, and seeing also Sonko going out of his way to carry his guys to go and jump on the hospital, I knew something was definitely finna happen in there. And as you can see from what as you can hear from what the lawyer, the family's lawyer, was saying, he's saying that anybody that has ever received any money from that supposed hospital, according to him, due to their investigation, they're purporting that that is actually not even registered hospital here in Kenya. It is registered under some shell company. I'm telling you, like, everything is just so shady. Because, I remember Yeah, I remember around when Rispa was out here telling everybody, oh, it's a very nice clinic, look what I did with mine, and this is how good it looks on me. If you want to try it, go and try it. And allegedly, Rispa purporting that Tanasha contacted her behind the scene, and Tanasha went in there, and according to her, Tanasha showed herself too early before even healing, okay? And she was a little bit worried that things might backfire on Tanasha because Tanasha hadn't healed yet, but she was busy walking around. Allegedly, when you've done those tummy tucks and those fat transfer, you're supposed to be in the house for, a certain period of time. But when Rispa came out to say that Tanasha Donna did not do what they agreed upon, many people been asking, Tanasha Donna, ran away with somebody's nyash, or she never paid the nyash. Here's what happened, okay? According to Rispa, Tanasha has always claimed that it was a lie. Because I'm like, if indeed it was true, how come they've never sued her? How many years has it been since Tanasha Donna had her own procedure? And Tanasha Donna has never came out to say or to talk about the clinic or where she did it, So, according to Rispa, she took Tanasha Donna there, and the deal was Tanasha was supposed to have the procedure done, okay, which was costing close to 1 million Kenyan shillings, okay? And then Tanasha was supposed to now return the favor, okay? It was more like, if you are an influencer, sometimes they tell you to pay half, and then the other half, they tell you to post on your profile so that you can advertise for them. So Tanasha apparently was supposed to advertise for them, but Tanasha did not do that. Every time they turn a reach out to her, she did not do that. Many people said it was kiki. Tanasha herself said it was a lie. I'm like, if indeed it was true, how comes the body and design whatever never sued? Or Tanasha Donna probably knew this tiny information that the company is not even registered. They're not that certified, so they don't have any right to sue me. I'm saying they gave me my procedure, everything looked perfect, and that's what matters. Probably that is what happened. Probably it never happened. This just saw Tanasha with a nice, beautiful body that she just popped up with, and people are talking about it. Of course, it covered East Africa because Tanasha dated Diamond, who happened to be East African biggest artist, and that is how they saw an opportunity to cloud chase by saying that Tanasha Donna did it in our clinic and we wanted her to advertise us, but she refused. But I don't think somebody on their clear mind would do something like that. But we won't be surprised, okay? We are seeing promoters running with artist money every day, so that will not be any big deal. As far as we are speaking now, the government has already shut down the hospital. I knew something was gonna happen, y'all. I knew something was gonna happen. Of course, women who have done surgeries or whatnot in that place, they're being told, if you know you received any money, you better come forward, because when they trace you, you will have to be the guest of the government. According to the lawyer, you will have to be the guest of the government. And as you can see, Sonko is very close to my liking for that case over there, threatening everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering, bro, take it easy. These are things that women politicians are supposed to be there, but since they're not even talking about femicide enough, it's good that Sonko is out here doing something, you know what I'm saying? Because we have female politicians who are always quick to say nonsense in parliament and in Senate, but there is an issue at hand, very, very big issue. Women are disappearing and turning up not to be breathing each and every day. I hope you get when I say that, because YouTube is very sensitive with some, language. And how you would expect for these female politicians to be out here talking about issues that affect women like this, but no. They're only out here talking about the impeachment that is not even helping us at all, the finance bill that only benefit them, and they're not talking about issues. And then when it's time to vote, they're talking about gender equality or vote for a woman. I'm going to vote for who I want, because you're not going to convince me that because you are a woman I should vote for you. But when it's time for you to do something that actually you will understand because you are a fellow woman, you're out here dodging it or not talking about it or assuming it's not happening. It's not a good thing, because if all this vocal women like the likes of Millie Odhiambo would just come out and be vocal of how they normally are vocal, I mean, this story of femicide could have been handled long time ago, but no, girls continue to disappear, women continue to disappear. Few days later, they're found somewhere in the sewer, they're found somewhere dumped in a forest, and it's so sad. So that's why, Sonko, do your thing. But anyway, as for women who are planning to do any procedure, I think the bad side of it like this is not what is not being shown, because we're seeing Vera Sidika doing like 50 procedures in their body. We're seeing Zari. We're seeing so many celebrities out here doing this, but nobody is talking about the dark side of it. Nobody is talking about the fact that, you know, some people are just hiding it with Magodoro down there. Like, it's so bad. It looks shapeless. The nyash is looking like a good, what do we call it? That insect. You know, people are not talking about that side of it. And it's a good thing that now it has been revealed on people's eyes and people have seen that it's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? And also something that people are not being told is the fact that when you do these procedures, you don't just do it once and once for all. It's something that you will constantly continue to do. Some people do it after 3 months. Some people do it after 6 months, after 1 year. That's why you normally see them traveling to going to do these things, because you have to keep it up. It's not part of your body. It's something foreign in your body or autonomy. So every time you're trying to keep it the way it's supposed to be, you have to keep up. That's why you're seeing some people, it's melting, or it's turning upside down, or it looks like they put box on their nyash. It's just too much. But anyway, joke aside, somebody lost their lives. So if you're planning to do something like this, I mean, you should just think twice. There's another side of this that people are not talking about. We only see the glam online, and we're not seeing the dark side of it. Hopefully this one will open somebody's eyes and they will know that it ain't that cute. Anyway, keep it classy. Stay messy. See you in my next one. Bye-bye.